Hey everybody, it's Tammy from Wisconsin. And as I was rolling out of bed this morning, I was thinking Monday mornings suck after a long weekend. What do you think? I mean, that's what I was feeling. It's just like, you really don't want to get out of bed, do you? So, having this in mind, when I got to work this morning, I thought I'd do a scientific poll, my own scientific poll. So the first people I talked to was people in the office. We were all sitting around having a cup of coffee, and pretty much we're in agreement that Mondays really do suck after a long weekend. And a lot of people said Monday mornings suck after a long weekend because they were exhausted. I mean, that's why we're sitting there having coffee. I mean, and everybody was having extra cups this morning because you try and pack everything into 4 days, right? You want to get your regular. I had to get my normal housework done. Plus you want to have fun. It's a holiday weekend. So everybody was pretty much in agreement except one person. And this one person only works part time. She generally works, most of the time, she works Tuesdays and Thursdays. And she was in today because our normal receptionist had the day off. So she was in for her. So she was like, nah, I'm fine coming in on a Monday because now I don't have to work till Thursday. So I got to thinking, well, maybe it's not about Monday mornings. Maybe it's time. So then I'm in the break room or cafeteria during the break time when our guys in the factory were having the break this morning. So I started talking to a couple guys, and I knew one guy had been on vacation last week up north at a cottage. So I asked him, so how's the fishing? He goes, it sucked. And he said, until Saturday. He said, all of a sudden, after a whole week of fishing, there's a lot of rain up north and stuff like that. And he said, all of a sudden, the lake settled and the fishing just, all of a sudden, they started like jumping in the boat. And he said, if as soon as they started catching all those fish, then it hit him, that is the last day they could fish. He said, even with a week to be able to fish, he couldn't fill up the coolers with fish. Which certainly most of the time happens in northern Wisconsin. You assume you're going to have a cooler full of fish when you come back. And he said, not last week. He said, if only I had another week. So then it hit me again. Maybe it is all about time. Maybe it isn't exactly Monday mornings. It's I don't have time for the things that I want to do. Because then the next guy I talked to, I knew he was camping over the weekend with his family. And he said they had a really nice time. They go to the same campgrounds all the time, had a pool, the kids had a great time. He said, until Saturday night. He said, poor. He said Sunday morning they had to pack up because it was a long drive home. He said he had to pack his tent up wet. And then been there, done that. That is the worst thing when you have to do that because when you get home, on top of unpacking everything else, you have to unpack that tent and let it dry in the garage. So he's like, if only I had another day. So once again, just not enough time. And then Leon, I'm talking to him this morning. First he texted me and said, ugh, this Monday morning sucks. And then we're talking at lunch and he said, pretty much he believes that the reason why he felt like it sucked, he had that Monday morning sucks after a long weekend, was that he got a taste of freedom this last 4 days. He actually went golfing Friday morning, which he loves to do. And I do too. We don't have time anymore. We don't, especially during the week. When do you get a chance to go golfing during the week? So he's like, this just really sucks. So more motivation for us, that it's not about just having time. It's about having the financial independence to have the freedom to do what you want when you want. So I think though, my Monday morning, I felt like Monday morning sucks after a long week because you know what I did? I ate way too much. Special holiday meals. We had, Liam barbecued out a lot, eat much more. I ate more than I normally do. Last night, Liam made Cornish hens on the grill. Oh my God. You haven't had Cornish hens until you've had them on the grill. They were so good, but I was so stuffed last night that it really slowed me down this morning. So I'm thinking if I had more time, I wouldn't have got out of bed this morning. I would have laid there, had an extra time to let my meals digest or whatever, because I certainly wasn't moving fast at work from all that, carrying all that around. So, I got to talking then, that this is all just more motivation for us to go, one of the things that it wasn't as bad for me as it was for everybody else is because I'm thinking this is temporary. This is, there's, not too much longer, and Leon will be retired. And then soon after that, it's me, because we are building our internet business and having fun doing it. And so it's growing and growing and growing. So this is just temporary for us until we achieve our financial independence. So I'm thinking there's a lot of people, since my scientific poll at work proved it, that 99% of the people there didn't want to be there. So it wasn't about Monday mornings. It was that they just didn't want to be at a job. It's going to a job on Monday morning. That's the part that sucks. So we help people on a daily basis find that financial independence so they can have that freedom. So what I did is I put a link to our informational video. So you can click on that, watch the video, get all the information you need, and at the end of it, you have to join now and join us so we can show you how to have financial independence so you don't have that Monday morning sucks after a long weekend anymore. It'll be like, I keep on thinking, do you think my mom, sits there, gets up on and says, because they're retired, says Monday morning sucks after a long weekend? First of all, my mom's not going to say the word suck. But, beyond that, it wasn't a long weekend for them. When you're retired and, when you have that financial independence, every day is a weekend day. A lot of times I don't remember what day of the week it is. When you're on vacation, do you always remember you're thinking halfway through, just Wednesday? That's how it gets. So, I'm sure you're like 99% of the people at work and myself that, it's not Monday mornings. It's the job that sucks. And it's time to get out of there. So click on the link below, enter your email, watch the video, and we'll get a hold of you. And you have a great Monday night. Talk to you later.